Hello everyone, we're back. Today, being the day before Christmas, is prep day. And for Christmas, people like to cook a lot of different things. Ham, turkey. I like to cook some prime rib. And we got our carrots, potatoes, onions, with a little vegetable stock and some wine. And what we're going to do today is we're going to marinate our prime rib in this. I like using this cabernet because it's very delicious, but it's also aged in bourbon barrels, so it gives it that extra flavor. And when I do this, I usually buy 2 bottles so I can have some for myself and some to marinate with, because you just can't pass it up. It tastes that good. So I'm going to get some stuff set up here so that you can watch me marinate this, and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. We got our prime rib in with the vegetables. Now you might want to ask, why does the vegetables, why do that? Well, when I make prime rib, I also put a butter mixture with a bunch of seasonings on top. So I do the vegetables with like this, so that way I can use the drippings and all that after it cooks through and make a gravy or some other stuff with it for leftovers to use with other dishes. So as you can see, I've cut slits into the prime rib, and it's roughly about a ½ inch or so deep, and I've cut up some fresh garlic that we're going to stuff in the prime rib. Now I don't really cut them too thick, but I don't cut them too thin either. You want to have a good piece because you want this to roast with the prime rib. We stuff them inside here. We get a couple nice pieces in each spot. And once I'm done, I'm going to take some olive oil and pour it all over top of this. So don't be too skimpy with it. You want to have a nice base of olive oil on top, and then we're going to salt and pepper it. So I'm going to stuff them and do that, and I will be right back. So now, as you can see, I got all the olive oil in there, and make sure you get it in the slits with the garlic. Make sure that you fill them up because this is going to marinate overnight. Okay, you see the salt and the pepper, it's looking good. So now what we're going to do some injecting. There's our wine for that. I gotta take a little drink myself. Man, that's good. Doctor, let's get it going. Make sure you get it through the fat parts before you start injecting. And I inject till I start to see it come out. Start to bubble. There we go. See it coming? Here we go. Now we move. Another spot. It's coming out here. Just get a little more wine in there. Yeah, there we go. We just injected in different spots all over. Now this is a bone-in prime rib, and it's your choice on what you like to use. I like to use the bone-in because that also adds to the flavor when you're roasting it. And then you can also use the bone when you make soup. And that gives the soup even more flavor. So you see, with all these injections, you're just getting it everywhere. One of these prime ribs is, I believe, 9 pounds, and the other is 7. So we have roughly, minus the bones, maybe 15, 14 pounds of meat. We need some more I did the first one. I'm going to finish up the second one. I'll be right back. Okay, I've finished injecting both prime ribs, and then I took some of that wine and poured it all over top of it to get inside the slits and all the little holes that we just injected it with, so that way it can sit in there overnight with the garlic, the olive oil, and everything, and marinate. So we're going to lock this up tight. We're going to get our tin foil, let this marinate. Next video is going to be me making the butter mixture that is going to go over top of the prime rib when we roast it tomorrow. So stay tuned.